friends, once again welcome to my channel. Okay, in this video we are going to take the new chapter air, the chapter 4. In this chapter we are going to learn about air and its essential things. So first we have to know about atmosphere. Our earth is surrounded with a hug blanket of air called atmosphere. Okay, that you know. And the first we have to study the composition of the atmosphere. There are so many types of gases in the atmosphere, and the most two plentiful gases are nitrogen and oxygen. Nitrogen has 78 percentage and oxygen of 21 percentage, and 0.03 percentage for carbon dioxide and 0.93 percentage for argon and 0.04 percentage for all other gases. And nitrogen is the most plentiful gas in the air. Okay, and oxygen is the second most plentiful gas in the air. Humans, means us, and animals take oxygen for they to breathe. Okay, and carbon dioxide is also another gas. The green plants, they use carbon dioxide to make food and releases oxygen, and humans and animals take oxygen and releases carbon dioxide. The increasing it's also bad, the increasing volume of carbon dioxide is affecting our earth's weather and climate, because you have definitely heard about green means global warming. You will definitely, it is the rapidly increasing the temperature of our atmosphere. You have definitely heard in news and newspapers about that the forest is through through fire, the forest is burning day and night. This is one step for global warming, and in the Antarctic the ice is melting, and it will increase the volume of water in the sea, and the sea will take over the land. It is very bad for greenhouse gases. A major greenhouse gases is carbon dioxide. Okay, so let's look at the another topic. Next is the structure of the atmosphere. The atmosphere consists of uh, 5 layers. Okay, the 5 layers are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Okay, so the troposphere, the layer is very important layer of the atmosphere. Its average height is 13 kilometer. The air we breathe exists in it. Okay, we our breathe we breathe our breath air sits in this layer, troposphere. Next one is stratosphere. The troposphere lies in the stratosphere. It extends up to the height of 50 kilometer. This layer is most free from clouds and associated with weather phenomena, and making the most better condition for flying aeroplanes. And next one is mesosphere. This is the third layer of the atmosphere. It lies above the stratosphere, and it extends up the height of 80 kilometer. Meteors burn up in the layer on and entering from the space. Next one is thermosphere. In thermosphere, temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. It extends up to 80 to 400 kilometer. Next, last layer is exosphere. The uppermost layer of the atmosphere is known as exosphere. The layer has very thin air, like gases like helium and hydrogen float into the space from here. Okay, so we have finished the structure of the atmosphere and moving to the weather and climate. So what is a weather? Weather is the hour to hour or the day to day condition of the atmosphere. Okay, and the average weather condition of a place for a longer period is known as climate. Okay, so next one is temperature. Temperature he feels every day. Temperature of the atmosphere. Okay, the degrees of hotness and coldness of the air is known as the temperature. The temperature of the atmosphere changes into only between day and night, but also from the season to season, summers and hotter than the winters. An important factor that influenced the distribution of the temperature is isolation. Isolation is an incoming solar energy interrupted by the earth. The amount of isolation decreases from the equator towards the poles. So we have finished the temperature section. So next topic is air pressure. Air pressure is a part of weather and climate. Air pressure is defined as the pressure extracted by the air weight of air on the earth's surface. Okay, in places where air is high, the air has heated and rises. This that creates low pressure area. So the most heated, the temperature which the high temperature has less weight and it creates low pressure area. And cloud sorry cool airs in areas where lower temperature the air is cold and the cold air has more weight, so it sinks down and it creates a high pressure area which is associated with clear and sunny skies. The air always moves from high pressure areas to the low pressure areas. So we have finished the topic air pressure, moving to the wind. The movement of the air from the high pressure area to the low pressure area is known as wind. Okay, so there are three types of wind. One is permanent winds, seasonal winds and local winds. The permanent wind is also known as trade winds, westerly and easterly as trades. This blow continuously throughout the year in a particular direction. Okay, and next one is seasonal wind. These winds change the direction in different seasons. For examples, monsoons in our country India. Next one is local winds. These blow only during a particular period of day or in the year a small area. The hot and dry local winds of northern India is also known as Lu. Okay, in your textbook page number 25 there is a lesson of the cyclone which hit Odisha. You can read it, it's very tragedy for that people. So let's move to the next. So there are three types of rainfall, which is one is cyclonic rainfall, one is release rainfall which is also known as organic rainfall, and last one is conventional rainfalls. When the cold air occurs and the warm waves goes up, that time this forms a cyclonic. And relief air, organic air, moist air goes to the hill and it's mostly in the hilltops. And which is conventional air force, when the warm air goes up, that time when it rains it's known as conventional rainfall. You know that on humid days clothes take longer to dry from our body, it sweats and not evaporates easily, making us feel uncomfortable. Yes, when the water vapor rises, it starts cooling. The water vapor uh, condenses. The water vapor condenses, causing formation of droplets of water. Clouds are just masses of such water drops, which these droplets of water become too heavy to float in air and then they come down as precipitation. Precipitation is known as rainfall. Okay. So there are different types of precipitation. It is come from slow, sleet, you know that when the snow falls, it in the form of cold ice, and after so many times it melts to water. Yes, rainfall is a very important for the survival of plants and animals and human beings. It brings fresh water to the earth's surface. If the rainfall is less, water scarce and drought occurs. On the other hand, if the more rainfall falls, it leads to the flood. Okay, so we have finished all the theory of the chapter. Now let's move to the exercise. So the first exercise is answer the following questions. The first question is, what is atmosphere? You know that atmosphere is a thick blanket surrounds the earth's surface. Okay. Next one is, which two gases make the bulk of the atmosphere? The two gases that is most plentiful in the earth's surface is nitrogen and oxygen. And next question, which gas creates greenhouse effect in the atmosphere? The gas that creates greenhouse effect is carbon dioxide. Okay, next one is, what is weather? Weather is the day to day or the hour to hour the weather atmospheric condition. Okay, next one is, name three types of rainfall. The three types of rainfall is conventional rainfall, relief rainfall, and cyclonic rainfall. Next one is, what is a air pressure? You know that I have said to air exceeds a pressure in the earth's surface. That pressure is known as air pressure. And next one is, tick the correct answers. First question, which of the following gases protect us from harmful sun waves? That I have showed ozone. Ozone is a layer in the up of our earth's atmosphere. And next one is the most important layer of the atmosphere, that we have read that troposphere is the most important layer of the earth because our breathing air exists in it. Next one is, which of the following layers of the atmosphere is free from cloud? Exactly, it's stratosphere, which is most comfortable for flying aeroplanes. And next one is, as we go, the layers of the atmosphere is free from clouds. Yes. The next one is, as we go on the layers of the atmosphere, the pressure decreases. Yes, the pressure decreases. Which precipitation comes from the earth in liquid form? It's rainfall. Yes, snow and sleet is also kind of precipitation, but it comes in a form of ice. But rain comes in a liquid form. Next one is, match the following. Match the following. First one, trade winds. The trade winds is also known as permanent winds. Permanent winds means 1 and E. Next one is second, Lu. Lu is also known as local winds in northern India, which is second and F. And which third one is monsoon. Monsoon, you know that seasonal winds is also called as monsoon. So it's 3 and B. Next one is wind. Wind is a horizontal movement of the earth. You know that this is vertical and this is horizontal. The horizontal movement of earth, the air is known as wind. So wind is fourth one is equal to C. So next one is, give the answers so that you can do yourself. So we have finished the chapter air. So we can continue in the next videos. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.